Hey, what's going on? Valiant Blaze here with Sole Purpose Gaming, and today the weekly update just dropped. It dropped a couple hours ago. I'm a few hours late on this, but it's okay. I just wanted to give my opinion on what's going on, whatever, with the weekly update, and what I thought of it. And basically, in case you don't know, the weekly update was a bunch of info about the Dreadnaught mostly. They did talk about a little bit about people hacking the system, doing lag switching and stuff like that, and they got banned and whatnot. So if you do see somebody lag switching, whatever, just know that if you do report them, they will get banned. So you're not doing it for nothing. Um, which I do see from time to time, especially in trials. But anyways, getting back to the main story is they're talking about the Dreadnaught. I'm sorry. And the Dreadnaught, in case you don't know, is the ship that Oryx rides around in. It's also going to be a public space that you're going to be able to walk around and explore. Now, if you guys play Destiny, then you know that the public spaces sometimes can get a little boring and there's not really a whole lot to do there. Except running for the little satellite bounty type things, which is pretty boring actually. It's usually to collect something or kill something. That's about it. They say they want to make it a lot more interesting, so they're gonna have hidden bosses on the map, which I think is amazing, because like that right there is just like, I remember when I used to play Diablo, and you'd run into like a boss freaking a fight harder than some boss fights in the game, out of freaking nowhere. That was epic. And then when you beat them, you got some crazy loot. Speaking of loot, they said that out of the world itself, you're gonna be able to get like really awesome loot and some of the best loot in the game. So I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be. They did show a chest where like guy opened up a chest and I think he got an exotic out of it. That's pretty cool and stuff. I hope the chests aren't laying around everywhere, and I hope they're very hard to get to. I'm hoping that chest he picked up was after a boss fight. Because if it is, like, what I'm saying, like, just a chest you can keep spamming over and over again, like you do other chests, then this is going to potentially kind of break the game there. Just being able to get this chest that drops exotics over and over and over. So I'm not really, I hope they don't mess up the game with that. Hopefully, like, there's a boss fight right before that or something. To kind of, like, deter you away from, like, spamming it over and over again and just, farming this crap. Anyways, it looks really cool. A lot of the stuff they're doing, they say it's no longer going to be easy mode, which, for the most part, it is. Maybe the first time you run through the game, whatever, like, it could be kind of challenging some parts, maybe Mars a little bit. But for the most part, your controls are a joke. So I'm hoping that it's a lot more difficult. It sounds like it's gonna be. I figure that by the time you get to Dreadnaught, that you should be like, pro at the game. So I don't see why you training wheels on. By this time you should know how to play the game and whatnot. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it being a lot tougher. I hope the Taken are very difficult to fight. Not difficult as far as annoying, because I feel like the Cabal with the shields are extremely annoying, but they're not very fun to fight. Alright, so like you have to make it difficult but not annoying. Yeah, I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying, but I don't know. Anyways, so I thought that was really cool. They have a bunch of screenshots of side by side what the Dreadnaught was supposed to look like, in the pictures and stuff like that, and what it actually looks like. So that's really cool that they put that up there. It looks very similar. It looks visually stunning, but the whole game of Destiny is visually stunning. Nobody's complaining about the visuals. People complain about the gameplay, so what's up with the gameplay, right? Well, it looks like since this is a Hive ship, it's probably going to have Hive architecture, and from what they said, it's going to have big open spaces with a lot of tunnels. That sounds a lot like the Hive architecture that we've seen so far, so I imagine that it's similar. It's going to be similarly made to the Hive levels and stuff like that. So that's what I'm expecting. Which is there's nothing wrong with that. I really like traveling the Hive levels and stuff like that, the Hive raid. I really like the visuals of it, and the tunnels and stuff like that. I really enjoy that. The darkness. I hope they have a lot of spaces where it's just like pitch black and you have the little flashlight. I love that. Yeah, so this looks like it's gonna be really cool the way they're gonna do it. They also have this. They do show off one boss. This guy looks freaking hardcore. He carries an axe. You definitely don't want to mess with that guy, or do you? And he's gonna be, I think he's gonna be really fun to fight. Hopefully they make it more dynamic. They said they were going to make the strikes and the public events more dynamic, and they also said that you're not going to be able to find out how to beat something right away. So I think that's really cool where there's gonna be like mechanics to everything. Cause like I hate that like there's a boss in the middle and he kind of hovers around. You just shoot him a crap load of times while ads keep spawning in. Like that's ridiculous. Like they should have like some kind of like you have to drop something on his head, or you have to get him in a certain spot, or you have to hit him at a certain exact time. Or you have to throw a bomb at him first and drop his shield, stuff like that. Like some kind of mechanic, whatever, with like the relics and stuff. I'm really looking forward to that. And in case you don't know, they are gonna have an extra spot to equip artifacts. What artifacts are, nobody knows. Some people think that they're the relic and the sword of Crota and the scorch cannon, but nobody really knows for sure. That's gonna be really interesting to see what that does and how that plays into the game as well. That's pretty much all they've said about the game so far, and everything in the weekly update. If I missed anything, I apologize. Go ahead and write down in the comments below, and we can have a little discussion about it. Alright, that's all I got for now, so Valiant Blaze out.